My name's Carol. I was injured 3.5 years ago. My level of injury is T8, so I am paraplegic. And this is my house. I spent almost 6 months, well, 5.5 months in the Foothills Hospital. And while I was in hospital, I thought a lot about what needed to be done to the house, first of all, to get me home. And then second of all, I, once home, thought about how to make my house most livable. After I was home, one of my friends who is an interior designer did drawings of the layout of the house, but also because I was doing a big renovation. She put me on the drawings as being able to move around in my chair, so I knew how much room I needed to best access the house. So my renovation was done in phases, really. The first phase was what was necessary to get me home. And the bathroom really was the big part of getting me into the house so that I was independent in the bathing. In the bedroom, the really important feature for me was the super pole. This is I even named it Vlad because he's a super pole. And really key for transferring to the bed, moving around in bed. And a great thing that I've had attached is a remote control for the lights. Because I had just a wall switch for the lighting in this room, the remote allows me to put it on, and then once I'm ready to sleep, turn it off. It's fabulous. Also in my super pole, I have a little bag where I keep my house phone. And also, because I'm diabetic, I keep my blood sugar meter, keeps everything that I need for emergencies accessible to me while I'm in the bed. Another modification I had to do was for the bed. I bought a low-profile box spring and a lower mattress so that I could easily manage the space between the level of my wheelchair, the level of the bed, for ease of transfers. Before I got hurt, the master bedroom had an ensuite as well then as the master bathroom that came off the hallway. What I did, and this was based on recommendations from Accessible Housing, was combine the ensuite and the master bath and then have two entrances. One entrance from my bedroom and the other entrance was still off the main hallway. Okay, so I can enter the bathroom from my bedroom, and we took the ensuite bathroom and really closed it in and made the roll-in shower from that space. And then the master bathroom, we don't have a tub in here anymore, just the roll-in shower and then the other pieces because the tub didn't fit any longer. Prior to discharge, I had replaced the bathroom with a ADA toilet and an accessible sink. My house was built in the late 50s, and so the kitchen was enclosed. There was an opening here, but when I renovated, I really wanted to open the whole space up. We took a wall out, had an engineered beam put in as well as a support post. So it was a little more work and a little more costly, but it gave me a really open, nice, beautiful space. When I was in the hospital, staff from the CPA came and spoke to us, and I viewed on the computer the Odyssey videos of home renovations, and those were extremely valuable to me. So a lot of what I did in my kitchen was directly related to what I saw on the CPA videos prior to discharge and even after I was discharged. Much of my kitchen renovation really was influenced by Jeffrey, who came and spoke in the hospital to us, and now there's a CPA video of his kitchen. So a lot of my stuff is directly related to what I saw from him, including the cooktop. One thing that I came up with, I don't know whether it was influenced by others, but this is not a handle for a drawer. What it's meant to do is to allow me to pull myself without having to roll or steer. And then I have another one here to get me right from the kitchen to the kitchen table with ease. So when I have, for example, a cup of coffee in my hand, I can wheel through my kitchen without spilling a drop, essentially, and being safe but mobile again with these pull bars. This cooktop for me is easy to use, put the pots and pans on. I also have a sweet hood fan equivalent that pops up and allows the smoke and anything that happens when I'm cooking to be taken out of the kitchen. Again, influenced by what I saw when I was in the hospital, I had the kitchen all done with the pull-down shelves. This one in this corner is a little heavier because I do keep the, what are they called, canisters in here. So this one is the one where it's a little more dicey in terms of the weight, but the pull downs still handle what I've put on them. And with the design of these pull downs, there's not a lot of wear and tear on my muscles or shoulders because they come down so easily. My kitchen sink is fully accessible. I can roll under. I've also got the pull out so that I can use the water. I can fill, for example, if I have a pot here on the stove, on this cupboard, I can pull this out, fill it with water, swing it over to the cooktop and easily, cook spaghetti, noodles, anything like that. Within the kitchen, all of the counters were designed for me in a wheelchair, so they're lower than the standard kitchen counters. And I do, on that side of the kitchen with the island, have a nice food preparation area that's lower even than these counters on this side of the. So this space is easy to use. I have granite all around, so I can even do food prep, cooking, cutting right on the granite surface, or use a cutting board, whatever works best. This is where I keep all of the dishes, so plates, bowls, cups, and then in the bottom drawer is more of my food prep, the bigger bowls and measuring stuff. I also really like how these drawers have, come all the way out. I can fill each of them full. And then I have the cupboard pullouts. And again, a lot of my choices were influenced by what I saw on the CPA website in the videos. This is the Richelieu hardware that allows great storage for pots, pans, and other big items, and all easily accessible for me. My kitchen garbage just slides out. It's back in here. And then the last corner is another a Lazy Susan, but really with so much capacity, top and bottom, both space as well as the ability to carry a lot of weight. And this just turns 360 degrees, goes right back in, and settles into place quite beautifully. With all of the cupboards, I actually had them custom done by a cabinet maker. When I was looking at a table, I wanted something that my wheelchair would slide under, and this one I found at Bracco Brothers, actually. It's maple as well, matches the cupboards, and is a beautiful table, perfect for the wheelchair size that I'm in. When I was injured, this whole area was carpeted, and we had laminate in the kitchen and dining room. But after I got hurt, the carpet was too hard to wheel on, so I did a replacement with cork flooring throughout the whole house. We did it in phases, but it really is easy to wheel on and a nice look. I love the cork. This used to be a fourth bedroom in our bungalow, but when I got hurt, I could not get outside at the back using the existing door. So we added an additional back door in this room and also converted it to a laundry room with a front loading washer and dryer so that I could do my own laundry. The challenge with the front-loading washer for me was that I couldn't see where you put the soap in, and so it was very hard for me to actually do my own laundry. But my uncle designed this mirror, so it's just a mirror on a metal thing, and then it's on a huge magnet here. And with this mirror, I can see in to see where the soap goes, where the fabric softener goes, and bleach, so I can actually easily do my own laundry now. At the front of the house, I have a lift that I can just easily roll from the sidewalk right onto the lift, up, and then into the house. I don't use the front lift as much in the winter because of parking in the garage. But the other thing that we did get when I had the railings made for the front step was to get a gate. Whoa! Sorry. Get a gate put in so that this way, when the lift is down, the gate is closed so that no one can fall and injure themselves through that open space. So yes, I love my front. I love the way we've widened the sidewalk. It really is super accessible, and I can have all the paraplegic, quadriplegic guests over to my house that I want.